Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Friday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It is a red alert day that we've upgraded to for tonight through Saturday afternoon. We're expecting some significant icing. It's going to lead to dangerous travel and possibly some power outages across the area too. And so some of these alerts have been upgraded. An ice storm warning, which is pretty rare for our area, that is now in effect or will go into effect later on tonight. Between Highway 20 and I-80. All other counties covered by a winter weather advisory at the moment. We'll see these starting to kick in late this evening, and they'll continue through Saturday afternoon. The amount of ice that we're expecting with this storm is about 1/10 of an inch to 1/3 inch of ice. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that is, again, a significant amount. I always say I'd rather take a half foot, even a foot of snow over just a little bit of ice. And this will be the first significant storm of the season, and we're just going to have to deal with more ice than snow, unfortunately. So one other issue will be the winds picking up. You get the freezing rain coming down. It coats power lines. It coats tree branches in a layer of ice, and it stiffens things up. And then as the winds increase with gusts up to 25, 30 miles per hour through tonight and tomorrow, it's going to put some extra force on those things. It's going to start to sway those power lines. That's where the power outages come into play. And a few other impacts with ice, of course, dangerous to near impossible travel is what we're expecting with this, especially on untreated roads and bridges and overpasses. Now, anything around your house that is not treated with salt that you could put down, such as sidewalks, stairs, decks, driveways, and parking lots, probably going to be pure ice. There's going to be a very high slipping potential there. And with the power outages, that could also come into play. So make sure you just have a kit in your car in case you do need to travel. Try to postpone travel if you can, but have an emergency kit ready. And then in your home, if there's a power outage, make sure you're ready for that as well so you can stay warm and have the flashlights, the batteries all charged up, all that fun stuff. Some other impacts here with the ice. Snow tires, four-wheel drive, it's not going to help you on ice like it will with snow. So it doesn't really matter what kind of vehicle you drive. Ice doesn't really care what you drive. Treating the roads is going to be a little bit more difficult with the DOT and the salt and the brine that they put down, just because what's falling is liquid. So a lot of it might get washed off before it freezes, and so that's kind of an extra complication to this storm that's coming in. If you do have a power outage and you have a generator, make sure that's running outdoors, not indoors, because that releases carbon monoxide. You don't want to get carbon monoxide poisoning by running a generator inside or even in the garage. Let's go through the timing here. It's been a very cold start to today. Temperatures in the single digits, and we're going to have cloud cover building in as the day goes on. Now, yes, temperatures will steadily increase, but it's still cold overall. High temperatures by this afternoon, teens and low 20s, wind chill single digits most of today. The thing is, temperatures will keep climbing through this evening and into tonight, but they're not quite over that 32-degree mark by the time the freezing rain makes its way in. So this is all going to be liquid that falls as rain, but then will freeze and coats everything in ice at the ground because the temperatures are in the mid to upper 20s as this starts to kick in about 10 p.m. to midnight. After midnight, pretty much everybody is seeing that wintry mix. In the north, maybe a little bit more snow and sleet mixing in, but I think this is primarily freezing rain that we see here through tonight and for most of Saturday morning. Temperatures by sunrise into the low 30s, and then I think we'll start to get above that 32-degree mark probably by midday. It's a little bit more concerning how slow the temperatures are to warm up for tomorrow. That may prolong the ice, prolong the dangerous travel through a lot of the first half of Saturday, but then you'll start to see that transition over to rain in the south. I think in the north, we're unfortunately going to be stuck with a rain-snow mix pretty much all day long, even into Saturday night. And so you'll likely see that snow coming down, keeping things slick there in the north, but more rain with gradual improvement throughout Saturday afternoon. Finally, everything will wrap up by Saturday night, and we'll have a dry Sunday on the way. Snowfall-wise, it's not the main concern. It's not even going to be a lot of snow for most, probably around an inch or so up to about Highway 20. In the north, if we see a little bit more snow mixing in with the rain throughout the day on Saturday, you could end up with slightly higher amounts, maybe 1 to 3 inches. That's highly uncertain right now. Something we'll keep an eye on, though. Otherwise, today what we'll look at are the temperatures steadily increasing to the 20s by late in the day. Clouds increase and winds will pick up. And then tonight, the red alert day starts. Temperatures will keep climbing. Winds gusting to 30, so that gives you the ice potential and the power outage potential, as we have an 80% chance for the wintry mix. Tomorrow, you keep warming up slightly above freezing, so the wintry mix will likely turn into a rain-snow mix depending on where you are, but we'll see gradual improvement through the afternoon. Finally, by Sunday, we're dry. We're going to stay cloudy, but high temperatures are in the upper 30s to low 40s. 10-day forecast will show another chance for rain, not freezing rain, just normal rain for Sunday night. And then after that, we should be dry into next week, but it does cool down. We'll have highs more so in the upper 20s and lows back down to the teens as you go into the middle to end of next week.